Forbes Manhattan Coal is a metallurgical coal producer headquartered in Toronto with operations in South Africa. It has a market cap of 108 million rand. It made a loss in its most recent results and currently pays no dividends. Paul, looking at Forbes Coal Manhattan, is it still trading on Saturdays?
Well, hang on. When you say it's Canadian, let's explain what happened there. There was a privately owned company called Slater Coal, which belonged to the Slater family, the old Aviemore and Magdalena mines. They're anthracite mines which you'll go past if you're driving from Newcastle heading into the Nkandla area, okay? Now, some guys that were running a sort of cash shell in Canada, that's where the CEO Stefan Tron comes in, no relation.
I was about to ask you that.
He said, hang on, let's list this company because, you know, in Canada, they're very keen on mining exploration stories. So effectively, they did like a share swap and a part buyout, raised some capital in Canada, paid out the Slaters for half the stake. Slaters still have an interest. So now the Aviemore and Magdalena mines are effectively in this vehicle. But most of the shareholders are in Canada. It hardly trades here. It's been battling a little bit. Operationally, prices have been a bit patchy. Plus, they also had one of those labor-related problems recently. So that's why you can see the share price is not looking all that roasty. It's only come on recently. It hardly ever trades in Joburg. It's fallen down to around 3 rand here. So there's not a lot going on here.
Not a lot going on, Ian, at Forbes Coal. It's not one you'd be looking at right now.
20 rand to 3 rand within the space of a year. That sums it up. And nobody seems to care. There's no turnover that I could see. I think that the only people who have gained from this are the Slater family, who sold out, I believe, at a much higher price. No, there's no reason to be involved right now unless peace returns to the coal industry. They discover some great new seams. Well, it's not going to happen. I think that at least they may have access to capital in Canada again, but I can't see any other reason to be for it. No interest, I'm afraid. Definitely not hot.
For you, not hot for you.
No.
Paul, hot?
Well, you know, they've got all the bits and pieces that you'd need. An established mine with all the mining rights and titles. They've got an empowerment partner. They've got an allocation for exports via Richards Bay, you know, So, you know, the fact that it hasn't done all that well as a listing is partly to do with the way that global markets have been, the fact that coal prices have come off, you know, with anxiety about China cooling off and so on. Coal prices have fallen back somewhat. It's still, I mean, coal prices are still at very elevated levels compared to what they were 20 years ago, but we don't speak about that here now. But in a world of choices, I mean, unless they do something about the liquidity, I can't see that they're going to attract much of a following. So Mr. Tron from Joburg via Canada needs to come and spend some time marketing the company more actively to shareholders here.
So not
hot for me.
So two not hots on Forbes Coal.